classmate. We are the member of Group A. We are present here to present a skit on the topic Happy Prince. And the writer of this lesson, Oscar Wilde.
Start.
Our characters are Lokesh playing as Happy Prince, Sumit playing as Swallow, Jitesh playing as Angel, Steel Mattress and Counselor, BIkash playing as Poor Children, Counselor and God, Sachidanand playing as Playwright and Counselor, Prakash playing as Mayor and Poor Children, Rajnish playing as Seamstress Son and Art Professor and Watchman. In first scene, Lokesh playing as Happy Prince and Sumit playing as Swallow. High above the city, on a tall column, stood the statue of the Happy Prince. He was covered with thin leaf of fine gold. For eyes, he had two bright sapphires and a large red ruby glowed on his sword hilt. One night there flew over the city a little swallow. All day along he flew, and at night time he arrived at the city.
Where shall I put her?
Then he saw the statue on the tall column.
I will put up there. I have a golden bedroom now.
Then a drop of water fell on Swallow.
What a curious thing. There is no single cloud, yet it is raining.
Then another drop fell.
Oh, what is the use of this statue if it cannot keep the rain off?
Then third drop fell.
Oops. Oh,
The eyes of the Happy Prince were filled with tears, and tears were running down his golden cheeks.
who are you?
I am Happy Prince.
Why are you weeping then?
When I was alive and had a human heart, I didn't know what fear was. For I lived in the palace where sorrow is not allowed to enter. My courtiers called me Happy Prince, and happy indeed I was. So I lived and so I died. And now when I am dead, they have set me so high here that I can see all the ugliness and miseries of my city, and choose but cannot only weep.
What? Is he not a solid gold?
Far away in the little street, there is a poor house. One window is open. Through it I can see a woman seated at a table. Her face is thin, and her hands are red, all pricked by needle, for she is a seamstress. She is embroidering flower on the setting gown for the queen's loveliest maid of honor to wear at the next court ball. In the bed in the corner of the room, her boy is lying ill. He has fever and asking his mother to give him oranges. But she has nothing to give him but river water, so he is crying. Little swallow, please bring her the root to my sword.
I have waited for in Egypt. My friends are traveling up and down the Nile.
Little swallow, will you not stay with me one night longer and be my messenger? The boy is so thirsty and the mother so sad.
I don't think I like boys. I want to go to Egypt.
But he agreed to stay with him for one night and be his messenger.
It is too cold here.
The swallow picked out the great ruby from the prince's sword and flew away with it in his beak over the roof of the town. In this scene, Jitesh playing as seamstress and Rajnish playing as seamstress son. At the last, swallow came to the poor woman's house and looked in. The boy was tossing feverishly on his bed, and the mother had fallen asleep. She was so tired. In his hope and laid the great ruby on the table beside the woman's timber. Then he flew gently around the bed, fanging the boy's forehead with his wing.
How will I feel?
must be getting later.
Then the swallow flew and told him what he had done.
It is curious. It is too cold here, but I feel quite warm now.
That is because you have done a good action.
Then swallow sleep. When the day broke, he flew down to the river and had a bath.
Tonight I go to Egypt.
And he was in high spirit at the plan.
Have you any commissions for Egypt? I am just starting my journey.
Little swallow, will you not stay with me one night longer?
I am waited for in Egypt.
Far away, across the city, there is a young man in the garret. He is leaning over the desk covered with papers, and in the glass by his side, there is a bunch of withered violets. He is trying to finish a play for the director of the theatre, but he is too cold to write anymore. There is no fire in the grate, and hunger has made him faint.
Okay, I will stay with you one night longer.
Then take another ruby from my sword. Alas, I have no ruby now. My eyes are all that I have left. They are made of rare sapphires that are brought out of India thousand years ago. Pluck out my one eye.
So the swallow plucked out the prince's eye. In this scene, Sachidanand playing as playwright. Swallow flew away was easy enough to get in, as there was a hole in the roof. Through this he darted and came into the room. The young man had his head buried in his hand, so he did not hear the flutter of the bird's wing, and when he looked up, he found the beautiful sapphire lying on the wizard's wallet.
Oh, what a beautiful gem is this. Now I can buy some food and wool and I can finish my work.
Swallow came back to the prince.
Tonight I go to Egypt. I have come to say you goodbye, my dear prince.
Little swallow, will you not stay with me one night longer?
But it is winter and snow soon be here.
In the square below, there is a little match boy. He by mistake had fallen all his matchsticks in the gutter. They are all spoiled, and his father will beat him if he did not bring home some money. So he is crying. Pluck out my another eye and give it to him, so his father will not beat him.
I will stay with you one night longer, prince. But I cannot pluck your another eye. You will be totally blind then.
Little swallow, do as I command.
So he plucked out the prince's other eye.
Oh God, my matchstick is falling red. Oh God, my father is beating me. Oh God, help me,
Prince
God.
took past the match boy and put the jewel into the palm of her hand.
Oh. Thank you, God.
And she ran home laughing. Then the swallow came back to the prince.
Happy prince, now you are totally blind. So I will stay with you always.
No, you should go to Egypt.
No, I will stay with you always.
All the next day, he sat on the prince's shoulder and told him stories of what he had seen in strange land.
Dear swallow, you tell me of marvelous things, but the more marvelous than anything is the suffering of man and woman. There is no mystery so great as the fly over my city and say what you see there.
So the,
Oh, okay, dear prince.
so the swallow flew over the great city. Under the archway of a bridge, two little boys were lying in each other's arms to try and keep themselves warm.
Hey! Get out from here! Get out from here!
Then he flew back and told the prince what he had seen.
I am covered with fine golds. Take it off leaf by leaf and give it to the poor. The living always thought that gold can make them happy.
Leaf,
Okay, prince.
leaf after leaf of the fine gold the swallow picked off till the happy prince looked quite dull and grey. Leaf, leaf after leaf of the fine gold he brought to the poor and children.
I'm sorry, bro.
Now we shall not die in this cold.
Yes, bro.
Then the swallow came back, and after the snow came frost. The street looked as if they were made of silver. But at last, Swallow knew that he was going to die. He had just enough strength to fly up to the prince's shoulder once more.
Goodbye, dear prince.
I am glad that you are going to Egypt at last. You have stayed too long with me, and now you can go.
It is not to Egypt that I am going. It is the house of death. Death is the brother of sleep. Is he not?
At that moment, a curious crack sounded inside the statue as something had broken. The fact is that the leaden heart had snapped right in two. It certainly was a definitely hard hole. Prakash playing as Mayor and BIkash, Jitesh and Sachidanand playing as Councillor. Early the next morning, the mayor was walking in the square below in company with the town councillor. As they passed the column, he looked at the statue.
Oh, dear me, how savvy the happy prince looks.
How said indeed?
He is golden no longer. In fact, he is little better than a beggar. And here's a dead bird at his feet. We must really issue a proclamation that birds are not allowed to be died here.
And the town clerk made a note of the suggestion. So they pulled down the statue of Happy Prince. In this scene, Rajini is playing as art professor.
He is no longer beautiful. He is no longer useful. What is this thing?
So art professor threw it on a dust heap where the dead swallow was also
I
dead.
will not melt in the furnace. Put up.
In this scene, BIkash playing as God and Jitesh playing as angel.
Oh, Angel. Kashyap in my city.
Angel brought him the leaden heart and the dead bird.
These are the most receptive things.
You are rightly chosen for my paradise. Then the little bird can sing in my city is always.
At last, we thanks to BEENA ma'am who inspired us to do this script.